welcome to the channel. Today we're doing a video on what you can get for £1,000. We did what you could get 1,500 quid. Now we've gone one better and we're doing what you can get for £1,000. So this disco with Peter in there is what you can get. It's just been delivered, so we've just got it here, and when we're looking what we've got a door card full of many items. No and more infused still water. That looks like expensive water. It's cheap water. And then we've got many manky masks and some snot rag, a tent peg, and this bonus item, a solder sucker. So that's good. Then I'm at least £5 off Google. Off Amazon. In the glove box we've only got the owner's manual. Ooh. And we've got a radio code, but we ain't got the original radio, so that's not good to us. DVD code, that's a DVD manual. Look, there's a DVD in the roof. We don't know whether it works, but it might do. In here we've got earphones, which I suspect they used for the DVD. We've got a control to the Land Rover DVD system. We've got this, which I believe is alive. I believe is the control to this, which is probably a DVD that comes up there, eh? Oh, it looks like one of them that comes out. And it's got GPS on it, so it might have a sat-nav in it. We've also got this control. There's many controls with this. What does this control?
There's a GPS.
This is one of them controls to... Oh yeah, this is one of them controls to them coloured lights, look. Hey, let's poke it about and see if anything changes. No, it does nothing. This is an extension for USB, and then bad news, this car's been giving somebody some serious headaches because they've used all of these ibuprofen. Inside the ibuprofen there's a receipt. What else we got? It's just stuff with receipts. Find out where they've been spending stuff. So look, Poundland, that ain't good. It shows somebody that don't want to spend money. Haribo's from Poundland. Is that Poundland?
No, Bell and Barge.
Oh, that's a pub.
It must be a pub, yeah.
So that's that anyway.
16 quid.
We've got in here horse both sides. These are copied DVDs. So
16 quid.
they don't like spending money. That's a copy as well. Horse. Who's horse?
Never heard of him.
Krista Bear. And we've got the Wurzels. Boom. And we've got... Can't even read that.
I got a brand new combine harvester.
I don't know who that is. What else we got in here? We've got cellular oxygen enhancement, stabilised oxygen.
Ooh.
We got all sorts. A screwdriver. You can use that. What's this?
It's like an air.
Yeah, that's like an aerial extension. We've got this Sony car battery adapter.
And we got this, which is a bonus.
Oh yeah, that's got a crack in it. I got another one with a crack in there.
Oh, yeah.
Feel me cracking.
Oh well.
We've got that charger. More Nurophens. Massive amounts of headaches with this. We've got drain cock type heavy baton. All keys to something. Yes, a USB adapter. And just bulbs and the like in there. Keys.
It's some sort of plumber.
He was either a plumber or a plumber's mate. So that's all that. That's the glove box empty. What else we got? We've done this door card with the snot rags. Hang on. Oh, I thought that was a doctoral bit. But it's a pen. Let's have a look in the back. This is mould. Somebody's cardi is in here. Oh no, it's a good work jumper, that is. Light edition menswear. And we've got... what's that? I don't know what that is, but it's sticky. The remnants of a phone holder. Ashtray works. We've got a cushion and a towel. And we've got a set of rubber mats in here, which is nice. Rubber mats in the front, but they're actual Land Rover ones. That looks like a decent one over that side.
This? No, it's a...
Oh, is it crap? Seats, good condition.
I don't actually know what it is.
It's a Land Rover one?
It's like a Ford.
Is it? Oh, it's a Ford one. This seat's in good condition, just needs a good clean. So in the back...
I've got some plug-in type things.
Have you?
Cut off stuff.
Oh, I don't like that. Don't want them being cut off. Debt collection centre. Shouldn't really put... Right. Seem to have some sort of debt collection letter. Well, I'll show that. I'll look at that later. We've got somewhere else there. I'll look at that. We've got a free ratchet. A ratchet strap. Bonus. What's all this going in here?
I don't know.
That's off a
Windy.
leg off something, eh?
Yeah.
Windy leg.
Rubbish.
We've got the obligatory wedge. We've got many of them. And another one. Oh, that come in handy, that will. I like these sort of things.
Yeah, stop calling me Andy.
And we've got the toolkit.
Jazz cap.
But enough for what's in there. The car itself, it ain't in bad nick as far as we can see. Needs a good clean inside. It ain't leather, but it's a decent interior. It's got general grabbers on it with decent tread all round. It's a facelift. Small crack here. Lights need polishing out. It's obviously failed its MOT. It has got a decent list for MOT fails, but we've drove it up and down on the yard here and it drives alright. I've got a misted fog light there. That one's started to go, so them could do with doing, but I sure who will do them, because obviously price of diesel and stuff, these are going down in value from what there was. That was really good. These are Range Rover wheels, I believe, but they look nice, and it's a rare colour. It's got all electric windows, but it ain't the electric seats. Has it got cruise control? No cruise control in this one, so it's like an okay spec, but not the best. But I'm happy with that. We've got some here, a part. Don't know what part it is. A spring, of some sort, and a breather pipe. It looks like. So I'm pretty happy with that. Once we know what the other problems are. Oh, one problem is the battery's dead, so we're going to get the battery off, put that on charge. The engine runs sweet, so we'll do another video when we've come in to find what else is wrong with it. There's Trixie. Please like and subscribe. So the first thing we're going to do on this is get the battery charged. As you can see, I've been messed with under here. Nobody's cleaned it off, which you expect that. Ooh. So it's a non-ice version, you can see there. It is still on air. And as far as we can see, everything looks good. But we'll get the battery off and get it on charge. Don't know if that battery's big enough. Oh, we like that. Oh, somebody's ordered that. So we've got the EKA code for this car as well, which is nice. Brilliant. So we'll get this battery. Right then, so jobs for the Discovery. It's not quite level, so we'll have to find out. It's on air at the back, we'll have to find out what's going on there. We've got every light on inside on the Christmas tree dashboard, which ain't an unusual thing for a disco. So we're going to have to plug that in, find out why all our lights are on. We need to have a look underneath and see where the rot is, because it did fail on a bit of rot underneath at the back, within 30 centimetres of a body mount, so we're going to have to look for that. We're going to have to get the wheels off and have a look at the brakes, check them over, check the pads and the discs. We're going to have to clean these lights up. Another MOT fail was the misty lights, so we're going to part these lights, clean the insides out and polish the outsides. Do that crack on the top of there. We'll weld that from the inside probably. Has it got a air filter in it? We bought a few of these that have had no air filters in them. Let's get the clips. So what condition that's in. It'll sort of tell you if it's been serviced recently, because it's got no service history. You know, hang on. Right. So that's pretty rank. It's gonna need one of them. It's got a lot of leafage in there.
Macy's been living in it.
So we might just blow that out, hey?
Yeah.
We'll just clean that out. But yeah. We'll plug it in. Dad, shall we plug it in and see what all the lights are on for? See if we can find out what the issue is.
Yeah.
Might as well. I'll go and get the machine. Oh, there he is. We'll see what they made go as plug this in. Right. We'll plug this in, find out what the problem's are. Yeah. We've got a flashy light for the alarm still going on the dashboard.
Probably because you turned it on while the doors was open.
Hang on, I've got to find the key out. It's in my pocket, I think. Yeah. That should go off when you stick that in there, shouldn't it? No?
No.
What's going on then? Oh, there you go. It's gone off. We've got... You know what, Dad? This had more diesel in it than that. It had a quarter of a tank in it, remember?
Yeah.
So, the diesel's been sucked out of it.
Rob dogs.
Which you can expect. That is what they do. Is it under there or under here? See right? Yeah. Somewhere.
No, that's a hinge.
Engine bracket. There it is. So we'll plug this in and we'll see why we've got all them Christmas tree lights on there. I'll pause it while it goes through. So I clicked manual, but now it's an auto gearbox. Anyway, let's have a look, see what we've got on the screen. First things first, CAN fault error, currently active. Some of these could be to do with the flat battery, so we'll just clear them off. Okay. All of these codes are probably going to be in the ABS bit for that crap that's on there. Oh, bull bags. I went out of it.
The parking brake.
So ABS, let's have a look what we got. Read. So we've got left sensor signal erratic, front left sensor. So I'd say it's probably the ABS sensor on the front left wheel is causing some of these lights to go on. So we'll clear that. I don't know if it'll make the lights go off.
No.
Right, clear it, yeah. No?
No.
Okay, so that ain't made no difference to any of them. So let's look at SRS.
Oh, something's just gone off. I don't know what it was.
Oh yeah, we've only got the ABS lights on now.
We've got the ABS and the traction control on now.
Okay.
One went off.
Open circuit fault potentiometer. Pretensioner, sorry. Clear that. And that's just for one of the seat belts, obviously. So we've got the ABS lights still on, and we don't know why.
You got the traction control on.
Chris,
Yeah.
you got any old rims there?
Right, so all the lights are off. We've cleared all the codes in the ABS. It looks like it might be this left-hand wheel sensor, so we'll have to take it for a drive up and down and see if it comes back on. If it does and we get that same fault, we'll do the left sensor. Another issue we've got is the driver's window seems to get stuck as it goes down, which I'll show you now. I'm lying, it's fixed itself. It's fixed itself? It's fixed itself? Was it that one or that one? Oh.
This was a different. This one was a different problem.
Oh. Yeah, but once it had been up and down. Push up. No, nothing.
Nothing.
Down then. Down.
Go back up again. No, it's sticking. Sticking it all together now.
Well, that's the problem with that window. It was this window that was clicking.
That one was clicking because it looked like
Yeah.
it come down at a funny angle.
And now that one works. And the one that did work now don't work. So we're going to have a look at that because that's sticking now. And now it's stuck open a bit. So we'll have to have a look at that. So we've got a door actuator and a passenger window to look at. We've got the rot underneath, which is now going to look at and potentially ruin our lives. So we'll see. How's it look?
I don't know, yeah, someone just put me light on it. You know, it looks awfully like that, the last one.
Just surface.
Like it's been left in a field.
Yeah, you can see there. It's just majority surface rust on all of this here.
Shit, all the no.
Are you able?
Better.
So hopefully it's majority surface rust, maybe some welding needed, but I think the person who MOT'd it in the first place was pretty harsh on the stuff that they was going for on it. So hopefully we can sort that out.